Victoria is the head of the KORD company, who wants to use the Blue Beetle's technology to make weapons, and spent 15 years searching for it. Her employees of the year are the lieutenant, whose face looks like an avocado, and who is the main enemy of Dominic.
The love you feel for your family makes you weak.
And an IT guy, who is very sensitive and doesn't like that Victoria forgets his name.
Sanchez, hello.
Actually, that's not my name.
For having an opportunity to work with alien technology, anybody should shut up and...
Stop whining like a little bitch.
And meanwhile, we can see Victoria's niece, Jenny, who is a local version of Greta Thunberg, and stands for everything good and against everything bad, so she doesn't want the KORD company to make weapons anymore.
We don't make weapons anymore.
But Victoria tells her to mind her own business.
We?
Who's we? You are nothing to this company. You're an expense. A brat in her daddy's board seat.
My father
Look,
would
your
never.
father was handed a company. I built my company, which he then proceeded to almost sink with his moronic inventions and his reckless management. And then after he'd done all that, you know what he did? He just disappeared and left me to pick up the pieces. Your father abandoned this company, and he abandoned you.
And we're supposed to be on Jenny's side here, but in fact, she is just a rich kid who wants to prevent her aunt from keeping the military company afloat, and is stupid enough to threaten Victoria in her own house, in the presence of dangerous avocado.
I won't let you do this. Back away. I'm not afraid of you.
You dumb bitch.
And she would have got her ass kicked if it wasn't for Jaime.
Hey!
But instead of being grateful or just being polite, she decides to show her arrogance.
I appreciate the chivalry, but I can take care of myself, okay?
Is this some feminist thing?
She's not a feminist.
But at least she offers Jaime a job.
Come by KORD Tower tomorrow.
Okay.
I might be able to get you a job somewhere else in our company.
And the next day, Jenny, who is a moralist, turns out to be a professional thief and steals an access card from Sanchez.
My name is not Sanchez Pendeja!
And the Blue Beetle, that is a precious alien technology, is kept on a table in a room that doesn't have any guards or security cameras. Apparently, a military company is not afraid of spies or terrorists.
I thought you were professionals.
And the research is being done by just one person, when there should be dozens of scientists. So Jenny steals it, and when she is 10 meters away from the exit, the alarm goes off, and when she still has a few seconds to leave the building, she prefers to give an alien weapon to a person who she met yesterday.
Here. Guard that with your life.
All the mushrooms in the world wouldn't make anyone that stupid.
Why didn't she leave, when Jaime himself just walked out of the main door? Besides, the security camera in the main hall has seen both of them anyway. And later, Jaime activates the Beetle and goes to Jenny to ask her,
What the fuck is going on?
And when the Blue Beetle was stolen in the morning, the company's security decided to check the cameras only now in the evening and sent people to arrest Jenny. But when they need Jenny alive to interrogate her where is the Beetle, they open fire.
How the fuck did you get this job?
Jenny explains about the Beetle.
There's a place where we can get some answers. But we need the key at the KORD building.
And the guys go back to the company. And when the cameras are jammed, so clearly there has been an intrusion, one of the guards enjoys the cartoon instead of doing his job.
Is your idiot brain getting fucked by stupid?
By the way, how does Jenny have lockpicking skills?
That is an excellent question.
So she is supposed to be a moralist, but again she demonstrates that she is a professional thief. And since the guards keep sitting in the room instead of searching the building, the main characters are caught only by Lieutenant Avocado. But he immediately tries to kill Jaime. What if he's hidden the Beetle in some place that only he knows about? In this case, if Jaime dies, Victoria would never find it.
So he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's lucky, because Jaime is saved by the Beetle. But later in this movie, the bad guys capture Jaime, but Victoria simply waves to Jenny, when she has to arrest her as well for stealing the Beetle. When Jenny knows all the company's secrets and hates Victoria, so she can go to the newspapers, or the competitors, or the foreign companies. And of course, since Jenny is free, she tells Jaime's family about the secret island, and they all take the Blue Beetle high-tech weapons and go to Victoria, whose mercenaries have only rifles and don't use grenades against a vehicle.
How the fuck did you get this job?
And apparently, Avocado's combat suit is one of a kind, so the mercenaries don't pose any danger to the main characters. The generator room doesn't have any guards at all, so Jenny and Jaime's sister easily set up an explosion. Meanwhile, Victoria is trying to transfer the Blue Beetle's operating system from Jaime into Avocado. But after the explosion in the generator room, the handcuffs get unlocked by themselves.
This doesn't make any sense.
Nah, nothing makes sense here.
Jaime tries to escape, and Victoria tells Sanchez to catch him.
Stop him!
But Sanchez got so angry that his boss confuses his name that he decided to sacrifice himself and help Jaime escape. But instead of escaping with him, he stays to break the door panel and dies. But what's the point if Lieutenant Avocado still breaks the door in one blow? So Sanchez's death was completely pointless.
My name is not Sanchez Pendeja!
Well done. Guess what happens now?
It smells like a dead rat.
And later, after the final fight, we can see how stupid Victoria is. It turns out that the KORD company had killed Avocado's family, and after Avocado himself got blown up by a mine and lost his memory, Victoria employed him on a high position.
It's fucking genius.
And because of this mistake, now Avocado recalls all this, so he grabs Victoria and resigns in a very creative way.
He's maxing out the energy reactor in his suit. I advise we back away.
I guess we could say that he's got burned out at work.
You are nothing to this company. You're an expense. A brat in her daddy's board seat in your charity work.